Well, hello everybody, this is DearMamaSal and BBG. Say good morning to the peeps, B.
Yes, I'm the chauffeur again. Good morning.
And we're off on a little adventure because we have decided, after much discussion this morning, that we're going to go down and see the local area and then maybe even hop a ferry across to see another island before we do our big visit tomorrow, where we'll be going down 2 islands as well. So it's going to be a fun little trip, we hope, and we're not quite sure what the weather's going to do, but we're going to just make a plan. Okay, bye bye for now. Well, here we are. We're going to take a little bit of a detour along. See, that says the Gwemish Island Ferry Terminal. As you can see, absolutely no ferry at the moment. We're not sure how long we have to wait. But I think the island right in front of us is where we're going. Because it's a very short distance. And time, right? You said 5 minutes or something? Yeah.
You see it's just
yeah. Okay, just beautiful views here. Every direction you look, they're beautiful views. Okay, we're just saying that this
is double figures. There's 10.
Okay, we're seeing how many.
The whole population of Gwemish Island.
The whole population of Gwemish Island just came on the ferry. We reckon.
11.
Oh, how many up to here?
Must have been a festival there.
How many?
12. This is now number 13 is the white one, and there's one behind him that's 14. I think it's a con job. They're driving around in loops.
Just hanging a right and going around. So okay, 14. 15. Oh, 15. Very exciting. Do we have any? Yes, we do.
Bid on 16. 16.
Any advance on 16?
I think so.
16. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 17.
There must have been a big rock festival there.
You think so?
Yeah, so definitely. 17. People.
18.
I believe that ferry can't take that many cars. I just think it's a con job. That's it. 18. Okay.
18 appears to be the number.
How many have we got behind us? Huh?
I didn't count, did you?
We're the 5th in the row here. We're being told to move our ass.
You'll excuse his language.
Comes from my donkey days, no?
Ass. Donkey. I'll try and translate as we go along. Okay, so say goodbye to Steve as we go by.
Goodbye to Steve.
I didn't see what her name was.
Very royal regal wave she's got there, actually. He's being held by border control. Why is it always people get pulled over?
There you go.
Wish us luck, man.
Thanks, Steve. Okay, so here we go. Now you all remember the last ferry I went on to was a little bit bigger than this matchbox we apparently are about to.
This is a bit of a fairy tale, you know?
It's a fairy tale, yeah. Okay, here we go. There is a ferry. Tell me there's a ferry.
Where is it?
I don't know, it's not here. Is this a ferry?
Strangest looking.
This is the ferry.
This is the ferry. This is the ferry. I've got it.
It's a little floating raft. It's not a ferry.
It's more like a floating raft, if I'm not incorrect.
Oh, that was nice.
It's a very sharp drop. It's this there. Tow bar.
Well, he did smile into the camera.
Get a smile for the camera? He's got dark sunglasses on, it's raining. Why is that?
You know something, he's not what do you call somebody who's happy in his job. Yeah, you see, you notice...
It looks like he's doing this under some suffering.
I was going to say, he smiles purely because somebody's told him it's a good thing to do.
Right. Make it part of the job.
There he
Smiling on camera.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Dirk. Derek. What's his name? Kirk.
Gert.
Captain Kirk, we'll call him.
He's probably not in charge of the ship.
Can I have some power? Ask him this is Captain Kirk.
I'm asking him.
Okay.
Wouldn't embarrass myself.
Life jackets only for 11 children and 22 adults. I want one of those.
Which tells you about the population of this place.
I reckon. Absolutely no answer. Okay, guys, we'll wait until we're moving.
Do they pull this one with a string? Do they pull
On the move, guys. We're on the move. High-speed ferry. Let me try and get you a reference point here. Jeffrey reckons it's very good we're in the middle here, because we're not going to get swept overboard. High tide. Tide's coming in, going out.
It's going out.
Going out.
Fast too.
Going out very, very fast. You cannot believe the speed of the water here. You are now looking at Güemes Island. And I guess right in front of us there, you can see it already, is where we're going. Oh my gosh, that's very exciting, Jeffrey. I'm so glad we did this trip. I mean, we have lived. When you go back to South Africa,
Do you know where I've been?
you...
Paris, London, Hong Kong, and
Güemes Island. The thriving metropolis of Güemes. Total population?
16.
16! Actually, Jeff, did you find out what the total population is? Because that's the sort of thing that you do, you know. You didn't Google it?
I'll ask when I'm over there.
Of course you will.
They'll be more honest over there.
Jeff, and what about the GDP? GDP?
Oh, GDP. I'm asking about GDP. Yes, the economics of the island. I'm sure it'll be fascinating.
Yeah.
It's quite a big island, though.
They got a real beach by the
way.
Yeah, it is big.
Sort of channel through there.
Do you think it goes all the way down? Look at that, Jeff. Gulf Islands. That's what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Of course, you could have done it in a picture on Google, but never mind. You know, I've seen Gulf Islands.
The bad news is we're right in the middle now.
Oh, we're in the middle of the high seas now. High seas. High seas.
Feel the current.
If any of you are getting seasick, you're not the only ones. I think there's a real beach ahead of us, like with sand.
I think there's a cable between here and the mainland underneath us that's pulling this thing along.
Okay,
or just sound is
maybe they've got like the rowers from the Norse days.
That's cheating. I mean,
they'll be cheating?
They could be having an underground cable.
You think an underground cable? So what's the point of having the engine then, just
make people feel at ease.
A con job. Okay. I hope you're enjoying this mammoth trip that we're doing. Now let's see how he takes that out. I don't know if you noticed, Jeff, but it appears we need to be over there and we're right over here. Where would that be?
Drift us in now.
Drift because of the tide. Well, you'd have to know what you're doing then.
Very much so. I think it's quite tricky to launches. I believe they've lost
That's why we had Captain Kirk.
I don't think he's the boy. Let's just see where we're going now.
This is a smooth day. Can you imagine what this trip must be like on a rough one? In the middle of winter, for example.
Where's he going?
Any minute now, any minute. Turn the steering wheel, David. Yeah, hang a left, hang a left. Please hang a left. There we go.
Yeah,
serious left.
Between these poles.
Oh, very. Now, when we hit these poles going at this speed, it must be quite interesting. I see Barnacle Bill's been here.
Should have done it before. This guy's quite good.
Jeffrey, there is the most incredible little car right in front. You probably can't see it yet.
We're on the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Straight electric car. Looks like a little.
That's a little cute thing.
Two-seater. We'll get over there just now.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the ferry ride, because that was it. Don't start your engine until directed to by crew member. Which member of the crew? Or which of his members?
You can tell when he points at us. He starts gesticulating the end.
We hit.
Did you feel that?
Dodgems.
He did it right up. That's pretty good.
Now you remember that drop we did getting on here? I bet you it's
the opposite now.
I'm glad we got a four-wheel drive, yeah. Are they going to let the pedestrians go first?
It actually takes pedestrians as well.
It's probably a good idea you didn't know that. But maybe this isn't all one island.
No, maybe it's dropped. I think it's quite a big island. I'm going to show you.
But didn't
drive around, do the coastal tour.
Didn't you say you could bike around it in 16 hours or something?
I didn't say that.
Well, whatever.
We're not starting yet because that line is going first.
Okay, I've just remembered that we want to have a look at this funny little car on the way here. So I'm going to keep the camera on.
I'll take a picture with mine. I don't have to hassle with strange things. And this guy had to get a bit in front of us.
Thank you. Your friendly neighbour. Look, it's got real... They're probably laughing. We're the most well equipped to do that, right? No extra points for hitting the pedestrians.
Rent them, I'm sure you can rent them. Shall I go on here down here? There's a beach here.
That's what I'm saying, a real beach with sand. Oh, jeez. What happened?
Handbrake on it. Did you put a heavy brake on there?
Well, you were complaining that the brake wasn't working well enough.
What are those things?
Just be careful with it.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now we're going on the coastal road. General store there.
This is beautiful. Okay, got it.
Got it? Moss on the trees, got that?
Yeah, moss on the trees.
Hunt behind the wheel.
Hunt behind the wheel. That's only relevant if you understand racing terms. Isn't that pretty? If you're into this sort of thing, yeah. Which my people are, they tell me. In fact, somebody was writing to me, can't remember which one of my viewers it was, and said when you were coming down, you know, when we came down that big hill through the trees and to the lake, she said she was braking for you.
It's a hairy part.
Yeah, she thought that maybe going with the trailer on the back down that level was a bit fast for her.
But you kept saying to me, you're not going fast enough.
That was early on when you were doing 20 miles an hour. This actually is very scenic, and you can't see a damn thing left or right because the whole thing's so overgrown, but I'm sure it's very pretty. Maybe they stop the visitors seeing your beautiful land.
We don't want people coming here and buying.
That's right, exactly.
But it's not very inhabited really.
You don't get to see that sort of open nothing very often these days. I've never even heard of the island before, never mind visited it.
Taken to places you've never heard of before, you never want to hear of again. That's specialise in that. Oops.
What a beautiful way to live, though.
Yeah. For a while, I might get bored and things like this.
No, you'd get horribly bored within a week, but I mean. You know, if you're an artist or
yeah, sure, that's sort of mindset.
A spiritual person, or
what do you call a spiritual person? Somebody who makes white lightnings.
A spiritual person is somebody who makes wines. Yes,
yes.
Yep. Absolutely. A lot of my viewers are spiritual people, and I will remind you that the camera is still on.
My humble apologies, in that case. If I offended anybody inadvertently, I apologise.
No, but it was funny, Jeffrey. Oh, look, there's free.
A little playground. And best of all, nearly a tennis court there.
Do we have any idea where we are? Gwem's Island. They've named a road after it. That's a good sign.
I don't believe it's too big, this place.
Another red. Now, do we know which northeast, south, or west we headed with the ferry? Because that's where we got to go back to eventually.
No, this is the road we've got to remember.
You mean that we could be here for life?
This is the truck route, so whatever, we just take the truck route and we'll get that back to the ferry.
Ah, you reckon?
That's why I stuck to the principal road as opposed to flying off into the sub.
There's some of you who are smiling. This is the principal road, the main drag.
Correct.
It's a long way to go to get milk.
Well, we have to get some milk on the way back. We know where to get that. So
Okay. Brother and sister, but...
You don't have that much of a Canadian accent either. Suddenly realise that.
Well, tell that to a Brit and see what you get.
Well, I get that when I go back to everybody in South Africa says to me, God, you got such a British accent, you know. Get back to see Phil, he says, the colonies.
Yeah, how the colonies.
The
Yeah. You do have quite. I had to warn the peeps that the accent was a little different.
This beachfront property here you're looking at.
Waterfront, yeah. I bet you that's a beautiful view.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Any minute now. We have no idea where we are. Well, we do. We're on Gwems, but...
How big is it? Well, it's 400 miles long by 300.
That's right.
It's bigger than Vancouver.
If you never hear from me again, we didn't make it off Gwems. Last seen. At least they'll find the video and know that we got this far.
Yes, they can track us down from here if you're online.
It's if we start hearing the banjos playing, we know we're in trouble.
Yeah, that's right. Hillbilly country. That sense of deliverance.
I wonder if they ever realized when they made that movie that it would be an absolute cult thing, yeah. I mean, how many references do you hear to that? You hear the banjos playing, we're in big shit. Oh, sorry.
I've only got 3/4 of a tank left. Is it any bit of an issue?
Yeah, well, it could be 3/4 of a tank, yeah.
And I didn't bring my passport either.
And I'm hungry now.
Me, I'm also very hungry. We will find something to eat.
It could be wild boar, perhaps.
Yes. If that doesn't eat us instead.
That's right. Again, if we see the sign for California, we'll know we
overstepped the mark.
Overstepped, yeah. Actually, at the moment we're heading in a northwesterly direction.
Oh yes, of course.
And it's, oh, we forgot to give them the, so at 12 degrees, here we go, which makes it 54. Pretty balmy weather. Jeff had to put his long johns on again.
The sun's coming out.
Oh, look at that little post box. Isn't that the cutest thing?
Crossing. Funny little house.
Yeah, cute little thing.
Slow. See there, it's slow. This is something.
Got to smell the roses. We could be here for a while. No, it just means kids playing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so they put one of those on their lawn to say, we got kids here, please play carefully. Oh, please drive carefully.
Slate, you see that wooden slate on the house? Look at these American houses made of wood. Salmon Run Road, I love that people use their imagination for the names of the roads. Some really interesting houses down the bottom, you can't see them with this one. This is a nice shot.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Sailboats, Gulf Islands. Look at that. Wouldn't you like that house down the bottom there?
This person's area
Oh, Tiffy, it's somebody's garden.
here. Who gives a shot? There's a sailing boat there, makes a very nice shot. Don't leave, I won't be long. Please don't leave. Otherwise I'm a big shot.
Okay, so what he's done is he's just parked us on somebody's driveway. Let's hope they don't come home. Because he wants to get a picture of that sailboat and these islands. I think it's quite funny. Like, we'll probably turn the corner and see 400 of them, but don't worry about that. There he is. Happy as a little clam he is. Of course, he's never seen a picture of an island and a sailboat before. He's been around the world. I think he's travelled, can't remember how many countries. Jeff? How many countries have you been to?
86.
86 countries.
Excluding Buenos.
Excluding the Travis Grove. And how many times of the 86 countries have you taken a picture of a sailboat next to an
87.
87, at least. 8,700, right? And here we go, on the road again.
It's a very nice shop back there, sounds like that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought you to the Gulf Islands. This is what's going to happen to you tomorrow.
Oh, we'll keep wanting to stop.
Yes, and especially when we do...
drive and then I must actually stop.
Did you say must?
Yes, M-U-S-T. And move town in the local tennis courts.
Does that ring any bells? Have we been there before?
Civilization. We've been around here 3 times so far. Lap number 3,
so,
line 4.
So I was wondering, Jeffrey, whether you had any advice for any of the listeners. And after your 70 years, if you could have done anything differently, would you have done? Or what would you have them tell their children to do that you didn't?
Can't tell them what to do. Everyone lives their own lives differently.
No, I know. My thing...
enjoy yourself, that's the main thing.
Enjoy yourself, do whatever, yeah.
Grab the day, do something different every day. Don't get bored, don't get stuck.
Don't get bored and don't get stuck. I was thinking...
Don't stick yourself in your job.
Don't spend all your money on the children's wedding. Take that money and put it onto a little plot of land. So by the time their kids are grown, they will have...
But you're buying somebody else's future again, then people must decide their own future. This is socialism versus capitalism.
No, but if you didn't want the land, by the time you're grown up 20 years later, what will that land be worth?
Yeah, but that's again, it's capitalism, just appreciation of an asset for the sake of an asset. If you're not using the land and not getting an enjoyment out of it, then all you're doing is investing.
I was just thinking how much money we waste on big fancy weddings.
We've arrived.
We've arrived?
I think so.
Did you say?
Well, the wrong side of the river, but I think we've arrived, yes.
Oh, yes, it does look...
civilized,
yeah.
I think this is maybe where Anderson's...
The one thing that struck me is we have not seen one store.
No, they don't. I think they bring it in all from the mainland. Nobody sells anything.
Not one...
General store. There was one as we came in, opposite us, general store. And he might have been the guy that was commissioned in the army or something.
General
store.
Exactly.
This is where we came off. This is where the ferry is.
So...
that's where we want to get to. Where is Anderson's?
Anacortes.
General store here and ask some questions.
That's a nice little sort of funny house, isn't it?
Which one's that? This one? Just a general store. This looks like a lighthouse.
Yeah. Probably is. It's a gas station and general store. Got it.
Let's find out where it all happens here. Probably has to go the other
Ready, so that's where we're going to go and get the ferry again. But this is Anderson's, Guem's Island General Store. And when they say general store, they mean general store. It had, Jeff, what did it have in it? It had beer, wine, cereals.
So it's a general store because it's actually the municipality, the local tax police stations, everything.
It was amazing.
Very good.
And then they had two sorts of different dining. They had the sort of eat at the bar type dining, and then they had a mezzanine level for fine dining. Yeah, and then al fresco eating outside. It was something else again. And it's population, what did they say, 1,000?
1,000.
Yeah, year round. So apparently we were concerned because we only found the one store. There's a reason why we only found the one store. Yeah, you worked that out. There is only one store. So... okay. Very funny, Jeffrey. Okay. Okay. So the reason there's only one store is because there is only one store. And what else?
Hey, I can see why you pay to get into this place. Actually, you should be paying to get out of this.
You should be paying.
Not the other way around.
We thought we just missed everything. Hang on a second, I just want to get my seatbelt on. We thought we missed everything as we drove around. No, we didn't. Well, we did. We missed the community centre.
Oh, that makes sense.
And why did we... Hang on a second, please. Thank you. And why did we miss the community... No, why was it important to see the community centre? Because what did they do there? Who knows?
Tax.
Oh, going to the general store. Yeah, you're foreign, you know. You come from Canada. Number plate. So I think we line up, yeah. All 18 of us.
Weren't that many? Wasn't 18? I was only about 4.
No, they got off the last time. Now we found out all these kitty winkies over here.
There are always more people leaving the island than arriving. Have you noticed that? That's the other trick. Soon it's going to be deserted on the island. You know what I mean?
So we found out that all the little kitties at the beach here are on a field trip. And bless their hearts, they're all playing with their sweaters on.
Did you get those electric cars?
Yeah, I've got the electric cars, yeah. They're really cute. I wouldn't mind one of those.
See the ferry, let me know.
No, I'll just get on without you. They really are quite cute. They've got like little shopping baskets on the back of them. You see that? See the shopping basket at the back there? Really, really cute. Never seen one like that before. Anyway, thought you'd like to see that.
Takes him 2 minutes to get home.
Who needs an electric car? I'll just drive the lawnmower down to the store.
Off the lawn and the birds.
So, Jeffrey, if you were to discuss the trip and your side tour of the island of Guems, what would be your memory? We're just waiting for the ferry, obviously.
Yes, that would be it. Waiting for the ferry.
The sun's out.
I can see people retiring here because actually some of the homes got stunning views.
Stunning views, yeah.
Stunning. What did he say? The price is over $1 million now for some of the homes? $1 million?
$1 million.
Easy.
And they were originally sort of 20...
60,000, 50,000.
Yeah, I'm sure. Husky.
What dog is that?
Husky.
Husky.
Pup.
How's your kid?
And that is our pilot up there. Now we're not quite sure what's going on. What's it?
Sitting side side.
Now all these children are going to be on board with us. So you know what a nice, quiet, nice, quiet trip this is going to be. And the bearded dreadlocks with skateboard.
Why did they let us on this far? Why did they take us on at all?
Jeffrey?
Sorry, this is a rhetorical question.
It's like travelling with a 4-year-old, you know that?
Why?
Why?
Question.
Why? How many? Why?
You're not learning something every day, you're going backwards.
I do actually. I love it. We're going, uh-oh. He wants us to be on the fall over the side zone.
No, that's the fall over the side zone.
He wants us there.
Yes, fall over the side zone. Oh my God.
Told you. This is fall over the front and over the side zone.
Yeah, now I've got to turn like shit to get rid of the
I didn't know that shit turned.
at all.
Now all my viewers heard you too.
Oh, now they know. Sorry about that.
Okay, so where?
There's not a lot left in there. Is there?
I thought you meant ours.
No. Yes.
I still don't see a tube in between.
Well, you see the cock at the top?
I see 2 valves.
Right, between the 2 valves there's a long, thin thing. You see that?
No.
You look at different valves then. You're looking high enough.
I'm seeing green, red and white valves.
No.
I see the red do that.
No. The front there. Go towards the front. See that long, thin thing alongside the...
Oh, got it. Okay, that's what he's talking about. 3 miles away. Oh, Jeffrey, has plenty of fuel in there.
How much is sedimentary, my dear Watson?
Sedimentary. Seriously, Jeffrey, especially if I can hold my hand still. That is 3/4 full.
Okay, we're all right then to get over there for a 5-minute trip. That was my main concern.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is the #1 engine.
You had me scared. I thought you meant we didn't have any fuel in ours. Well, just before we go outside, I thought I'd show you. This is our... I don't know if I showed you this before, but this is our beer and wine store in here. And this is the iced tea section. And this is our water store and part of the market garden with some bananas. I was going to make myself a nice fruit smoothie. Haven't got there yet. But I'm going to make myself some fruit salad for this afternoon. And maybe even for now. And Jeffrey is busy making his cheese and wine.
Wine and cheese. Let's get the order right, please. I will now carve out the bread.
Okay. That's your priority. You got the bread? Okay, and I'm going to grab myself some cream cheese. And I'm going to have an iced tea. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go out to the outhouse, as I call it. Oh, I do like to have a tablecloth. I don't know why. I found my toothbrush. Okay. It was right by the door. I've been looking for this all day. It's my face cloth and toothbrush. Can't believe I was missing that. Okay, where were we? We were going out to the outhouse. Here we go. Doesn't look like we've had a major theft.
Not yet.
Are the extra knives and forks out here or not? I need to go and get some. Okay.